Good afternoon, church family. Welcome to the Midweek Minute. I hope you're having a fantastic day. A couple quick things I want to cover for you today on this sort of ridiculously hot day in which I am thankful for air conditioners. Actually, the one that's on is over there, air conditioners. Hopefully you're somewhere air conditioned, and if you're working outside, stay cool. Hopefully you're working in the shade and lots of water and all that fun stuff. Couple things just to cover. This upcoming Sunday, we are continuing our series on, let me get to the poster, on grace and truth. We are going to be talking about grace-filled truth this week, that we're really getting into before we start looking at our culture, before we start really diving into we'll talk about some denominational issues this week, but really we want to look at ourselves first and think, okay, how do we embody as a church these core attributes of Christ that we talked about last week, Jesus coming from the Father, being full of grace and truth. So how do we as a church then, how do we reflect that? So we're going to talk about that over the next 2 weeks, this week and next week, because it's kind of a big deal, kind of a big topic. So we'll be talking about that. Following the service this week, we have a gathering for our small groups, sort of an initial touch base gathering, get to meet and share contact info with the other people who are in your group. We're going to talk about kind of group expectations. We're going to share some basic expectations that I have in the form of a group covenant. So you guys are going to kind of have an agreement of what the purpose of these groups are, how often we're going to meet, really what we are committing to in these groups. So that will be after worship down in the fellowship hall, probably half an hour, 45 minutes, not super long. We're going to have some refreshments there. We're going to try to get childcare set up for in the children's church room, so around the corner. We're working on that right now. So if you have little ones and you're like, I really can't do this because the kids will be running all over the place, we're working on getting that so the kids will be watched too. So if you have signed up for a small group, if you've been contacted about who your small group is, that all should have been done in the past couple of weeks. So if you know that you are connected with a small group and can be here this Sunday, please plan on staying after for a little bit to get to know your group a little bit better, and at very least plan when and where you're meeting for your initial small group gathering. So good stuff. Things are up and running and going well. Other than that, I just want to encourage you that Justin has put an ask out there for meals for Wednesday night youth group for throughout the summer. This is just to promote fellowship, to give the kids, just to bless the kids. We have a lot of church kids in the youth ministry, a lot of non-church kids in the youth ministry, and we just want to be hospitable and welcoming and provide a nice meal for them. So I know some families have signed up already. This can be something that you combine with for another family. It can be something easy like hamburgers and hot dogs. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. So if you're willing to help out with that, I know we've had a couple sign-ups already, but if you want to sign up on the coffee bar, you can. Or if you have more questions, I'd say reach out to Pastor Justin, and he can give you kind of what he's looking for with that. Okay. Other than that, I think we are set. I'm sure I'm missing something, but it should be in the midweek email. It will be in the bulletin. It will be on the slides. I know I usually miss something, but I'm going to go back to my air-conditioned office and do some sermon work. I hope you are having an amazing day, enjoying the sunshine, not getting roasted by it, and hopefully we will see you this Sunday. Have a good week.